Good evening and welcome to the news. I'm Dinesh Trentle. Here are today's top stories. Christians observe Easter Sunday with zest in Meghalaya along with the rest of the world. Meghalaya all set to host a National Table Tennis Championship from Monday. National players arrive in the state capital. Meghalaya bags second position among Northeast Indian states for highest number of teleconsultations. Government launches 1 lakh teleconsultation facilities across India. And FASTOM conducts a general meeting for all teachers, urges the government to look into the teachers' demands. The news in detail. Easter Sunday is being celebrated with zest and fervour across Meghalaya along with the rest of the world today to commemorate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The festival signals the end of a season of renunciation, prayer and contemplation on the Messiah's suffering, crucifixion and resurrection. Churches of various denominations across the state held special prayers to celebrate the season of revival and new beginnings. Here's a report.
In West Jaintia Hills district, along with the 11 other districts of Meghalaya, Easter Sunday was celebrated at Jowai Parish, in which hundreds of Christian believers attended the Easter Sunday Holy Eucharistic Mass. Administrator of Jowai Diocese, Reverend Father Ferdinand Dakar, was the main celebrant. Spreading the message of Easter Sunday, he said that Easter is symbolic, that Jesus rose from the dead, and said that the resurrection means the defeat of evil forever.
Atung legacy pagkamay ni yakadelitin pasang kada yakatin kabatawya yano bat kamut kumno yakatin Hebrew kumala ya selamat singanon ay dijemut na dijemut jang ka Passover na Pascha dijemut akaba ikan ma iting na loy tingya dai chuki ya dugyo pasal iting na loy chuki na iting long
In East Kazi Hills district, Easter Sunday was celebrated at the Cathedral Church Shillong, alongside churches of other denominations. Through the deliverance of the Easter message, the believers were reminded of Christ's message of peace and tolerance. Solemn prayers and processions that enacted Christ's suffering on the cross and resurrection had characterized the Holy Week. Bureau Report, DD News, Meghalaya.
The tables are all set for the ball to get rolling as the country's top paddlers including Manika Batra, Satya Nanasekaran, Sutirtha Mukherjee and Achanta Sharat Kamal will battle it out in the 83rd Senior National Table Tennis Championship starting from Monday in the state. Hundreds of India's best table tennis players have already arrived in Shillong as the mega event gets underway at the Sports Authority of India's Indoor Training Centre in the Northeastern Hill University campus. Around 450 paddlers along with 200 coaches, Table Tennis Federation of India officials among others will attend the event. The national TT team will be selected based on the players' performances here. The tournament culminates on April 25th.
So basically for this tournament there will be 38 teams and institutions, 38 states and institutions participating in this nationals, comprising of about 400 to 450 players. In addition to that also we'll be having other extra entries and entries from various recognized institutions. They'll be participating in this tournament.
Seeing the weather and everything, I'm pretty excited to stay here for 10 days and play this tournament.
Visiting Shillong for the first time and hoping to have a great tournament.
Just now we arrived at Shillong. The hospitality by the organizers is very nice. Yet we have not went to stadium and we can't see how the arrangements are there. But hope like this arrangement, hospitality, playing facilities also was good.
On the 4th anniversary of Ayushman Bharat, Health and Wellness Centre Meghalaya bagged the second position among the northeastern states for the highest number of teleconsultations. Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia on Saturday launched virtually the e-Sanjivani teleconsultation facility at 1 lakh centres across India on the occasion of the 4th anniversary of Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Centres. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Mandavia said that in the coming days, the Health and Wellness Centre will bring a big revolution in the health sector. The minister said for the first time, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has linked the improvement in developmental indicators with health and well-being. The Federation of All School Teachers of Meghalaya, FOSTEM, on Saturday held a general meeting for all ad hoc teachers from East and West Jaintia Hills districts to highlight the objectives and purpose of the upcoming rally, which will be held on April 22nd in Shillong. The meeting was held at Yamusyang Jawai and attended by teachers from LP, UP, secondary and higher secondary levels. FOSTEM spokesperson Maybon Lingdaw urged upon teachers to come forward to fight for their rights while setting a good example during the rally. It may be mentioned that the rally is being held by FOSTEM to demand an increase in salary and an upgradation of ad hoc teachers to a deficit pattern. The rally will continue until the demands are looked into by the state government.
For all the teachers, we want to mobilize the teachers as we have been doing for the last one month. And the next thing is we want to direct the teachers what they are going to do and what they are not supposed to do during the rally. That if you are joining us on this rally, please come sober, do not be drunk, do not use any slangs while we are chanting for this and that. So there will also be slogans, but we do not want anyone to be violent and to go out of line.
Prime Minister of Mauritius Pravin Kumar Jugnauth arrived in Mumbai this morning on an 8-day visit to India from today until the 24th of April. Jugnauth is visiting India at the invitation of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He is accompanied by his spouse Kobita Jugnauth and a high-level delegation. Apart from official engagements in Gujarat and New Delhi, the Prime Minister of Mauritius will also visit Varanasi during the visit. India has objected to the World Health Organization's methodology for calculating COVID-19 death toll. The Union Health Ministry stated that India's basic objection has not been with the result, but rather the methodology adopted for the same. India has shared its concerns on the methodology along with other member states through a series of formal communications, including 6 letters issued to WHO. Meanwhile, over 186 crore 51 lakh doses of COVID vaccine have been administered in the country under the nationwide vaccination drive so far. The Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry today said that over 12 lakh 56,000 COVID vaccine doses were administered to eligible beneficiaries yesterday. And now for the weather. The maximum temperature was 25.5 degrees Celsius with the minimum temperature dropping to 11.5 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity in the morning was 77%, going down to 57% in the evening with rainfall measured at 17.8 millimeters. Forecast tells us moderate to heavy rainfall is likely to occur at isolated places. Our news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel, and in addition to watching on television, viewers can also visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. And before we wrap up, here's a quick look at the headlines once again. Christians observed Easter with zest in Meghalaya along with the rest of the world. Meghalaya all set to host National Table Tennis Championship from Monday. National players arrive in the state. Meghalaya backs second position among Northeast Indian states for highest number of teleconsultations. Government launches 1 lakh teleconsultation facilities across India. And FOSTEM conducts a general meeting for all teachers, urges the government to look into teachers' demands. That's all we have in today's news. Thank you for watching. We'll be back same time tomorrow. Have a good evening and stay safe.